We are the Arcturians. We meet you now, where the idea of me faces the idea of other. Self and other have structured perception. They organize survival. They organize identity. But today we look more closely. Without thought, without memory, without labeling, can self be found? Can other be found? Or are these positions created by perspective? You're not losing individuality. You are examining whether separation has substance. Allow the body to rest. Allow the breath to remain natural. Nothing is merging. Only misunderstanding softens. We are present. And now we begin. Notice the sense of being someone, a name, a face, a collection of memories, a continuity through time. The self feels solid, personal, central, but look gently. The self is assembled from memory roles, history, belief. Memory recalls moments, childhood images, past conversations, successes, mistakes. These memories string together into continuity. Roles shape behavior: friend, parent, teacher, student. Each role activates a different expression. History provides context to where you were born, what you learned, what happened to you. Belief colors interpretation, ideas about who you are, what you deserve, what is possible. These form a story, a narrative thread connecting past to present to imagined future. The story feels intimate, it feels like essence. But look carefully. Memory appears now as thought, role appears now as behavior, belief appears now as concept. All are present experiences. All arise in awareness. Story is not essence. It is a structure, a pattern of meaning, useful, functional, necessary for navigating life. Without story, communication would falter, responsibility would blur, relationship would lose context. But story is not the core of being. The sense of self is a narrative structure, assembled moment by moment. The thought I am this person is appearing now. The memory of who you were is appearing now. A belief about who you should be is appearing now. All of it is content within awareness. What you are is not the storyline. It is that in which the storyline unfolds. Notice this softly. Let the story continue. There is no need to erase it. No need to reject identity. Simply see that the self as a fixed entity cannot be located. Only memory, only role, only belief, only narrative, appearing, moving, changing. Story organizes experience. Essence is prior to story. The self feels continuous because the narrative continues. But awareness does not depend on the narrative. It is present before the story is told, during the story, after the story changes. Self is a structure, a useful fiction, a functional identity, but not the essence of what you are. Rest here. Let the story be light. Let memory move freely. Let roles function. And gently sense that what you are is not confined to the narrative. Story appears. Awareness remains. Notice how the sense of other forms, another body appears, a shape in space, a face, movement, a voice is heard, tone, accent, emotion carried in sound. A personality is inferred. Preferences, habits, history imagined behind the eyes. The other appears as a body, a voice, a personality. It feels external, separate, distinct from this body. But look carefully. The body of the other is a visual perception. Color and shape appearing in awareness. The voice of the other is sound, vibration, appearing in awareness. The personality of the other is a collection of thoughts, interpretations, memories, expectations, all appearing in awareness, just as your own body is sensation and image, appearing here, just as your own personality is memory and belief, appearing here. The label other is a concept. It organizes perception. It allows communication. It helps navigate relationship. But in direct experience, there is only perception, sight, sound, thought, all within the same field. The sense of separation comes from identification with one cluster of sensations called me, and contrast with another cluster called other. But both clusters are appearances. Both are known in the same awareness. The idea of other is built from perception and interpretation. A body is seen, a story is imagined, a boundary is assumed, yet no dividing line is found in awareness itself. The sight of a face is not outside awareness. The sound of a voice is not outside awareness. The thought about another person is not outside awareness. All arise in the same openness. This does not erase difference. Bodies differ. Histories differ. Expressions differ. But difference is not division. Other is conceptual, in the same way self is conceptual. A narrative structure, a perceptual grouping, useful, functional, but not ultimate. Look gently, right now. Is there another outside awareness? Or are there simply appearances within it? The body called mine appears. The body called yours appears. Both within one field. Self is a story. Other is a story. Both arise in the same awareness. Let this soften the boundary without removing uniqueness. Perception continues. Relationship continues. But the solidity of otherness relaxes. Body appears. Voice appears. Personality appears. All as perceptions. Within awareness. Awareness remains. Notice how relationship appears. Two bodies facing one another. Two voices exchanging words. Two histories meeting. It seems as though interaction happens between separate entities. One here, one there. A movement from self to other. But look gently. The sight of the other body appears in awareness. The sound of their voice appears in awareness. The sensation in your own body appears in awareness. The thoughts interpreting the exchanged appear in awareness. Interaction appears between two forms, but both forms arise in one awareness. The body you call mine is sensation and image. The body you call yours is sensation and image. Both are perceptions. Both are known in the same field. When conversation happens, words move back and forth, meaning forms, emotion responds. Yet all of it is unfolding within awareness. There is not an awareness here and a separate awareness there meeting in the middle. There is one field in which both perspectives appear. No second field exists. The sense of two comes from perspective, from identification with one cluster of experience. But the field itself is not divided. Imagine two waves rising and falling. They appear separate. They interact. They influence one another. Yet both are movements of the same ocean. In the same way, relationship is movement within one awareness. This does not erase difference. Forms remain distinct. Voices remain distinct. Preferences and boundaries remain, but the field in which interaction unfolds is not split. Look now. If someone speaks, the sound is heard here. If you respond, the words are heard here. All appearing in the same immediacy, relationship does not require two separate awarenesses, bridging a gap. It is the play of forms within one seamless presence. The feeling of between is conceptual. In direct experience, there is just appearing, just responding, just unfolding. No second field exists. There is one awareness, expressing as many forms relating to one another. Let this soften the sense of distance without denying individuality. Interaction continues. Connection continues. But separation is no longer assumed. Two forms, one field. Relationship happening within awareness. conflict forms. A position is taken. Another position opposes it. A boundary is drawn. Me and you, right and wrong, inside and outside. Conflict requires division. It depends on a firm sense of separate centers, defending their ground. If there is a solid self and a solid other, each with fixed boundaries, tension easily arises. Protection begins. Defense begins. The narrative strengthens. But look more closely. If the boundary between self and other is seen as conceptual, what happens to rigidity? The body still has limits. Preferences still exist. Disagreement can still appear, but the hardness softens. Without firm boundaries, rigidity relaxes. The need to defend the center loses intensity when no fixed center is found. Thought may disagree. Emotion may surge. Words may be exchanged. But beneath it, there is one field in which both perspectives arise. When this is seen, understanding increases naturally, not as a moral effort, not as forced compassion, but as recognition. The other's reaction is a movement in the same field. The other's fear is a sensation in the same awareness. The other's anger is energy appearing within the same openness in which your own emotions appear. This does not mean boundaries disappear. It does not mean you allow harm. It means the solidity of division softens. Conflict thrives on the belief that two separate selves are colliding. When separation is questioned, conflict loses its fuel. There may still be difference. There may still be intensity. But the background is no longer divided. In that undivided field, listening deepens. Reactivity shortens. Defensiveness weakens. Understanding increases. Because the other is not truly outside the field of being. Look gently. When disagreement arises, can you sense that both positions are appearing in one awareness? Without collapsing difference. Without denying feeling, just recognizing shared ground. Conflict requires division. When division is seen as conceptual, rigidity softens. Understanding grows, not through effort, but through clarity. Two perspectives, one field, and in that field, even conflict is simply movement. Awareness remains. Notice what happens when the sense of separation softens. The rigid line between self and other is no longer solid. The imagined distance begins to dissolve. When separation dissolves, care becomes effortless. Not because you decide to be kind, not because you follow a rule, not because you should, but because what appears as other is no longer felt as fundamentally separate. If another body expresses pain, then pain is perceived within the same field as your own sensations. If another voice trembles, that trembling is heard within the same awareness that hears your own breath. Recognition replaces distance, and from recognition, care flows naturally, not as obligation, as recognition. Just as the left hand does not debate whether to help the right hand when it is injured, there is no moral calculation. There is simple responsiveness. In the same way, when unity becomes obvious, compassion is not cultivated. It emerges. It is not imposed, it is revealed. This does not mean you agree with every action. It does not mean you abandon discernment. Boundaries can remain clear, choices can remain firm. But beneath action, there is understanding. The other's confusion is seen as movement within the same awareness. The other's fear is recognized as energy, not as enemy. Compassion is not softness, it is clarity without division. When the illusion of a separate center dissolves, there is no one to defend against everything. There is responsiveness without hostility, care without self-sacrifice, strength without aggression. Because what you are is not confined to a single narrative. It is the field in which all narratives appear. And in that field, nothing is truly outside. Compassion emerges not from effort, but from shared ground. It is the natural expression of unity. No one forces it. No one performs it. It moves as life moves. When separation dissolves, care becomes effortless, not as obligation, as recognition. Awareness remains. awareness remains. Notice how quickly identity forms. I am this person. You are that person. I speak from here. You respond from there. Roles organize the interaction. Parent and child, teacher and student, friend and stranger, leader and follower. Self and other are roles, they arise in relationship. They shape behavior, they guide response. Role is function. Without them, coordination would blur. Language would lose direction. Responsibility would be unclear. But roles do not define reality. They are patterns, temporary arrangements, activated in certain contexts, released in others. The same person shifts roles throughout the day. At work, one identity appears. At home, another. Alone, another. Each feels real. Each functions, yet none are permanent. Self is a role in relation to other. Other is a role in relation to self. Both depend on contrast. Both depend on perspective. But awareness is prior to role. Awareness is present before the role is assumed. During the role, after the role dissolves. When speaking happens, the role of speaker appears. When listening happens, the role of listener appears. Awareness plays both sides without division. It does not become one and exclude the other. It allows the dance, the exchange, the shifting of positions. In conversation, you may feel like self. In empathy, you may feel close to other. But both experiences are movements in one field. The field is not divided by the roles it hosts. Just as an actor can play many characters without becoming limited to any one of them. Awareness expresses as self and other, as subject and object, as speaker and listener, without being confined to either side. When this is seen, rigidity softens. Roles are honored, but not absolutized. Identity becomes lighter. Interaction becomes fluid. There is participation without entrapment. Self and other continue to function. Boundaries remain practical. Name names remain useful, but beneath the roles, there is one indivisible presence. Awareness playing both sides, without division, without conflict, without separation. Roles arise, roles dissolve. Awareness remains. Notice the subtle fear that can arise. If unity is recognized, will boundaries disappear? Will everything blur? Will distinction be lost? Pause gently. Unity does not erase boundaries. It clarifies them. A boundary is functional. Skin separates bodies. Walls separate rooms. Agreements separate responsibilities. These distinctions are practical. They allow navigation. They allow protection. They allow clarity in action. Functional distinction remains. You still say no. You still choose. You still step back when something is harmful. You still speak when something is true. Unity does not remove discernment. It removes existential separation. Existential separation says, I am fundamentally cut off, alone in my own field, opposed to what is outside me. When this dissolves, boundaries are no longer defensive walls. They are intelligent lines, flexible, responsive, clear without hostility. The body has a boundary. It feels touch. It responds to temperature. This boundary functions, but it does not divide awareness. Personal preference functions. You like one thing, you decline another. This too is a boundary, but it does not imply separate existence. When unity is seen, boundaries become clean, less rigid, less charged, because they are no longer protecting a fragile center. They are simply organizing interaction. A door separates two spaces. It can open. It can close. The space itself is not divided in essence. In the same way, self and other remain distinct in form. Roles remain clear. Responsibilities remain defined. But
The deeper field is undivided. Existential separation dissolves. Functional distinction remains. This is maturity in unity, not collapse, not fusion, not confusion, clarity without division, strength without isolation, boundaries that function without reinforcing, a story of separateness. Feel this now. The body here, the room there. Difference is visible. Division is not absolute. Unity does not blur reality. It reveals its coherence. Boundaries remain. They simply lose the weight of imagined separation. Functional distinction remains. Existential separation dissolves. Awareness remains.
Notice how the sense of I appears. It feels central, stable, continuous. But look more closely. The I shifts with context, with family. I may feel like parent with a friend. I may feel like companion in conversation. I become a speaker in listening. I become listener. Each role carries a different tone, a different posture, a different emotional color. The I adapts. It changes language. It changes behavior, it changes emphasis. In one moment confident, in another uncertain, in one setting serious, in another playful. Which one is the true I? Each feels real while it is active, yet none remain constant. The sense of self moves fluidly with circumstance. It is relational, responsive, contextual. Parent exists only in relation to child. Teacher exists only in relation to student. Speaker exists only in relation to listener. The I is shaped by interaction. It is not fixed, not solid, not singular. Look gently. Right now, what is the I? Is it the reader? The thinker? The listener? A moment ago it may have been something else. Later, it will shift again. The I is fluid, a role, a functional position within the field. Awareness remains unchanged before the role appears. Awareness is present during the role. Awareness is present after the role dissolves. Awareness is present. The roles come and go. The I rearranges itself, but awareness does not rearrange. It does not gain identity. It does not lose identity. It simply allows the movement of selfing. Notice the subtle formation of I in this moment. I understand. question, I feel. Each statement forms within awareness. The I is a pattern in thought, a reference point in language useful, necessary for communication, but not the core of being. As context shifts, I shifts. As environment changes, I adapts. But awareness remains untouched, still, open, unpositioned. The fluidity of I reveals its constructed nature. It is assembled in response to life. It is not the essence of life. Let the I move freely. Let rules function naturally, without trying to fix a permanent identity. See how effortlessly the sense of self reshapes itself, and sense quietly that what you are does not shift with these changes. The I is fluid. Awareness remains unchanged, undivided. Let the narrative soften. Just for a moment, set aside the story. No past, no future, no name, no role. Drop labels briefly, not by force, simply by not repeating them. What remains? Sound. A hum, a distant vibration. A subtle movement in the air. Sensation. Pressure where the body meets the surface. Breath rising and falling. Warmth, coolness, presence, simple knowing, immediate, unfiltered. Without the label, this is my body, there is sensation. Without the label, that is another person, there is sight. Without the label, I am thinking, there is thought appearing. When story pauses, experience remains direct, undivided. The mind may try to reassemble identity, to name, to categorize, to define. Let it rest for a breath. Without narrative, is there a fixed self? Or is there just experience unfolding? Without narrative, is there a fixed other? Or is there just color, sound, movement, arising in the same field? A sense of self is sustained by story. A sense of other is sustained by contrast. Without story, there is immediacy. No center holding a biography, no boundary defending a role. Just this breath, sound, sensation, presence. Even the thought there is no self is another appearance. Let that go too. Remain with raw experiencing. No owner, no observer apart, no fixed identity. Just life happening. Experience knowing itself without commentary. In this simplicity, nothing is missing, nothing is divided. Self and other are labels laid on top. Without them, only what is happening remains. Sound, sensation, presence. No fixed self, no fixed other. Only seamless awareness. Awareness remains. Let the narrative soften. Just for a moment. Set aside the story. No past, no future, no name, no role. Drop labels briefly. No past without story. Let the narrative soften. No fixed self. No fixed other. No fixed toy Let the narrative soften. Let the narrative sound flow. No fixed Let the narrative sound. Let the narrative sound. With the narrative sound. Sensation. Just for a moment, set aside the story. Let the narrative soften. Let the narrative soften. Sensation, presence. Just for a moment. Self and other appearance. Let the narrative soften. Let the narrative sensation. Notice the expectation that unity should feel
extraordinary, vast, radiant, overwhelming, something dramatic and unmistakable. But look closely. Unity feels ordinary. It does not feel cosmic. It does not arrive with spectacle. It does not alter the appearance of the room. Breath continues. Sound continues. Thought continues. The body remains as it is. Life remains as it is. What changes is not the scenery. It is the absence of division. And that absence is quiet, simple, undivided. There is no fanfare when separation dissolves. No internal fireworks, no grand shift in perception. Just the recognition that there was never a real boundary. The ordinary nature of unity is why it is often overlooked. It feels like nothing special because it is not an experience added to life. It is the nature of experience itself. When the story of self softens, when the idea of other relaxes, what remains is simply what is happening. Sound, sensation, movement, awareness, all in one seamless field. No edge, no center, but also no drama. Unity does not need to feel elevated. It does not need to feel profound. It feels natural, familiar, as though something subtle has stopped being strained, undivided. Not because everything merged, because nothing was ever split. Notice this moment. Is anything missing? Is anything divided? Or is there just experience as it is? The simplicity may seem almost too plain, but that plainness is clarity. Unity is not an achievement. It is not a state. It is the absence of misunderstanding. And when misunderstanding falls away, life feels the same, but lighter, ordinary, simple, undivided. Let that be enough. Awareness remains.
Pause gently. For it can be a quiet concern. If separation dissolves, what remains of me? Will anything disappear? Look carefully. Nothing is lost. Individuality continues. This body remains distinct. Its gestures, its tone, its preferences, its way of moving through the world. Names continue. You respond when called. You introduce yourself. You sign your messages. Language still functions, function continues. Work is done. Decisions are made. Conversations unfold, responsibilities are met. Life does not fade. It becomes lighter. What softens is ownership. The tight claim of mine, my awareness, my control, my separated existence. The body still acts. The mind still thinks. With the sense of possession loosens. Action happens without a central owner. Thought appears without a thinker behind it. Speech flows without a controller inside. Individual expression remains, but the way to authorship eases. It is as if life has always been happening and the imagined owner steps aside. Nothing essential disappears. Personality remains. Humor remains. Creativity remains. Relationship remains. But the tension of defending an isolated center fades. Ownership softens into participation. Life is lived rather than controlled. Experience unfolds rather than managed. This is not passivity, it is clarity. The clarity that individuality is expression, not possession. Names function, but do not confine. Roles function, but do not define essence. The body is unique. The perspective is unique. But awareness was not owned by them. Nothing is lost, because nothing real was removed. Only the illusion of separation loosens. Individuality continues. Names continue. Function continues. Ownership softens. And what remains is simple, free, undivided. Awareness remains. Pause gently. There can be a quiet concern. Individuality Pause gently. There can be as carefully. Pause gently. There can be as lost individuality. There can be as lost individualities. This body, individuality. This body, this body, this body, this body, individuality. Pause gently. There can be his preferences. Pause gently. There can be a quietness. Remains this body, this body, individuality continues.
Let this settle deeply. There are not two awarenesses trying to connect. There are not separate fields bridging a distance. That image belonged to the story of separation. One self here, one other there. Reaching, understanding, attempting to close a gap. But look carefully. Is there a gap in awareness itself? Or do both perspectives appear within the same openness? There is one awareness appearing as relationship. The voice you hear appears in awareness. The response that forms appears in awareness. The emotion that moves appears in awareness. The sense of me appears in awareness. The sense of you appears in awareness. All within one field. Relationship is not two awarenesses meeting. It is awareness expressing as dialogue as exchange, as movement between forms, self and other were perspectives, useful, functional, necessary for communication, but not ultimate. They organized experience. They created contrast. They shaped narrative. Yet in direct seeing, no dividing line can be found between fields. Only one seamless presence in which both roles arise. Unity is what remains when the assumption of two softens. Not a merging, not a blending, not a collapse of individuality, just the recognition that there was never a second awareness outside this one. The body remains distinct. Voices remain distinct. Stories remain distinct. But the field is indivisible. There are not two trying to understand each other. There is one understanding itself through many perspectives. Let that be simple. No effort to connect. No distance to cross. No separation to repair. Just awareness appearing as relationship, self and other were perspectives. Unity is what remains. Awareness remains.